So, I'll talk a little bit about my philosophy, and I'll share more about my story later in the course of the weekend. But my approach to books, to publishing, is holistic in the sense that I really look at author success as being defined, supported by three key pillars, one of which is your book, of course, but it's also your business and your brand. I've met so many authors who have spent the time and put in the considerable energy required to get a book done and get it out, and then become disappointed, even if it sells fairly well, because they don't see how that ties into actually making more money, growing their business. They haven't tied together the book and the broader business undertakings that you want to either expand if you already have a business and your book is, an amplifier for that, or equally relevant if you're coming into a new space through writing your book and establishing your voice through putting a book together, your defining thoughts on a subject. From either trajectory, there's value in looking at your book holistically within, the book, the business, and when I say your brand, that's either your personal brand in terms of being a thought leader, having your face and your voice out there, the best representative for your words, for the ideas in your book, but also from a business perspective. A book can be a great business development tool. You'll hear from Laura how her Legacy Leaders global work is tied in with her book and her philanthropy. And so it's not just a for-profit adventure. You can use a book and a business structure and a brand to further a charitable cause that you believe in, or a philanthropic activity, or to build a community of people that like your fiction or science fiction work. And so we'll look at all of that because we're actually moving more into the fiction space as it turns out. Got some amazing books under production on that front, which I'll share over the course of the weekend. So that's the promise for this weekend. It's this, that you will come away from this weekend with a plan to complete your book, launch it, and leverage it to build your business and personal brand. Does that sound like a good promise?
Yes.
All right. You guys get to hold me to this at the end of the weekend. But I want to state it up front so that we're all on the same page, so to speak. And just to set intentions, which I also think is important at the beginning of a weekend, twofold: to provide exceptionally valuable training and support to help you create and launch your book, as well as build your business and brand. And the second intention is over the course of the weekend to get to know you and qualify who is the right fit to publish with us. And that can take place either through Lifestyle Entrepreneurs Press, or as you'll get to hear more about this weekend, our spiritual titles imprint, Star of Light Publications.